Hey everyone, and welcome back. Traveling smarter in 2024. That's what we're all about today, and especially on a budget.
Absolutely.
So we're diving deep into this YouTube video, and it is just packed with travel hacks.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's like your secret weapon to kind of stay ahead of the game in the world of travel.
Yeah.
Things are always changing.
And with travel costs, going up, who doesn't want to save some money?
Exactly. And the thing is, this video, it's not just about like pinching pennies, it's about making the most of your trip.
Right, having a better experience.
Yeah. So we'll hit the highlights here, but seriously, check out the full video. We've got the link in the description.
Definitely.
And while you're there, why not, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. You'll be the first to know when they've got new travel tips.
Yeah, and it really helps to support their channel.
Yeah, exactly.
Hmm.
Every little bit helps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and hey, they've got this brand new online course all about travel planning.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing. 16 modules, everything from budgeting to packing to finding the best deals.
Wow.
Plus, each module has a little quiz at the end, 10 questions, so you can really test your knowledge.
That's fantastic.
And there's more. Free travel planning ebook in the description, and a new website, truetraveltreasures.online.
They're really a wealth of knowledge.
All right, so let's jump into these travel hacks.
Okay.
First up, eSIMs. Have to admit, I was a little late to the eSIM game,
I know, me too.
but now I'm a total convert.
Yeah, especially for international travel.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have to find a SIM card at the airport
Right.
or worry about those crazy roaming charges.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's just download it right to your phone and boom, you're connected.
So convenient.
Yeah.
So cost effective.
Yeah.
And they actually share this story in the video about how they used a regional eSIM for Southeast Asia.
Cool.
Yeah, so they had coverage, across multiple countries.
Yeah.
No swapping SIM cards.
That's so smart.
I know, right?
It really simplifies things.
Totally. But one thing I would add is, not all eSIMs are the same.
Yeah, you definitely want to do your research.
Yeah, look at the coverage, the data packages.
Right. Make sure it's a good fit for where you're going.
Absolutely. Speaking of tech, this video highlights a website that I think every traveler needs.
Oh, which one?
FlightAware.com.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's like a super flight tracker beyond what you see on the airline's website or even those airport boards.
Yeah.
You can check flight statuses, monitor delays, even track when your friends and family are arriving.
Oh, wow. I didn't know it could do all that.
I know. I've used it to anticipate delays,
Yeah.
and kind of adjust my plans proactively, which has saved me a lot of stress.
That's so important, especially with travel these days.
Right. Now, this next one, they're big advocates for travel credit cards.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to say, I'm on board with that.
Me too. They can be really valuable.
Yeah, they actually talk about the Venture X card and how they've racked up all these rewards points, free flights,
Yeah.
perks, you name it.
Oh, that's awesome.
But of course, you got to use credit cards responsibly.
Definitely.
Do your research, find a card that works for you for your spending habits.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, this next one might seem a little strange, but they say keep those paper boarding passes.
Wait, really? Why?
I know it sounds old school, but especially for international travel.
Okay.
You never know when you might need a physical copy at customs or security.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah, some countries are still catching up with the whole digital thing.
That makes sense.
Better safe than sorry, right?
I totally agree.
All right, this next one's for those who love a deal and have flexible travel dates, the Google Flights Explore tab.
Oh, I love the Explore tab.
It's amazing you can find affordable destinations within your dates, like a travel inspiration board.
Yeah, and it's perfect for finding those hidden gems, the places that maybe aren't as well known.
Exactly. And to make sure you're getting the absolute best flight deals they recommend using the Travel Arrow extension for Chrome.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
It basically compares prices across all those travel sites.
Yeah.
Skyscanner, Expedia, Kayak, you name it.
So you're not overpaying.
Exactly.
Hmm.
No more guesswork. Okay, one more tech tip before we move on. Have you ever used Google My Maps?
I have a little bit, but not extensively.
Okay, so imagine you can create a custom map with all your points of interest. Restaurants, museums, hiking trails,
Oh, cool.
like your personalized travel guide.
That's awesome.
They even show how to create different layers on the map so you can categorize things like restaurants, museums, hiking trails.
Oh, that's smart.
Right. This next hack might surprise you. Ready?
That hit me.
Book seats at the back of the plane.
Really?
I know, right? But they make a good case for it.
Okay, I'm listening.
So think about it. The back of the plane, everyone tries to avoid it.
Yeah, true.
But sometimes you can actually score extra legroom, less crowded seating.
Oh, interesting.
And they even tell this story about how they got a whole row to themselves just because they chose seats at the back.
Wow.
Sometimes those less popular choices can actually be a win.
I like.
Now, if you're like me and you get a little stressed about picking the right seat,
Oh, tell me about it.
Seat Guru. It's a website with detailed seating charts for pretty much every airline and aircraft.
Hi, that's helpful.
It'll even highlight seats with extra legroom or those that recline further.
I need that in my life.
Right. Okay, let's shift gears from tech and flights to packing essentials.
All right.
Starting with dry soaps.
Ah, yes, those are great for travel.
They're amazing for minimizing liquids in your carry-on.
And saving space.
Oh, yeah, they talk about these solid shampoo and conditioner bars from Lush.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
And these paper soaps from Sea to Summit that you can even use for laundry in a pinch.
Oh, wow, multi-purpose.
I know, right? And speaking of multi-purpose, good old Ziploc bags.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with those.
Toiletries, snacks, organization, you name it.
They're just so versatile.
Okay, one more packing must-have carabiners.
I never really thought of those for travel.
I know, but they show you how to use them for attaching shoes or wet clothes to your backpack, hanging things to dry.
Oh.
Even for extra security on your luggage.
Okay, you've convinced me.
Resourcefulness is key.
It's all about being creative.
Well, there you have it. Part 1 of our deep dive into these amazing travel hacks, and trust me, there's more to come.
Can't wait. Welcome back to our deep dive.
Ooh, more travel hacks. I'm loving it.
Right. We're really uncovering some gems here.
And I'm already feeling like more prepared for my next trip.
Me too. It's all about like shifting your perspective, you know?
Totally. And speaking of shifting perspectives, this video talks about something that I think a lot of travelers struggle with, carry-on only travel.
Ooh, yeah, that can be a tough one.
It's like the minimalist traveler's dream, but also maybe their nightmare.
Right, but they make such a good argument for it, especially now with airline costs going up.
Oh my gosh, those checked bag fees are crazy.
It's ridiculous sometimes. It's like almost as much as the flight itself.
I know. And it's not even just about the money, it's the time you save, you know.
Totally. Skipping baggage claim.
You just breeze through the airport and you're on your way.
Exactly. No more waiting around wondering if your bag made it.
And they actually share some good tips for packing light in the video, like using packing cubes.
Oh, packing cubes are a lifesaver.
I know. And rolling your clothes instead of folding them.
Yeah, that really helps.
But beyond the practical stuff, there's something really freeing about traveling carry-on only.
Absolutely. You're not weighed down by all that stuff.
You're so much more agile, you can move around easier.
And you can focus on what really matters, you know, the experiences.
Okay, next hack, jet lag. Any tips for that?
Oh, they actually talk about this app called Time Shifter.
Time Shifter.
Yeah, it uses like science-backed methods to minimize jet lag.
Interesting, I've never heard of that.
Me neither, but they explain how it works in the video. It's pretty cool.
So how does it work?
So you put in your flight info, like departure arrival time zones,
Okay.
and it creates a personalized plan for you, like when to sleep, when to stay awake, even when to have caffeine or melatonin.
Wow, so it's like a personal jet lag coach?
Yeah, exactly. And they say it really helps them adjust to new time zones faster.
I'm definitely going to check that out. Anything to avoid that jet lag fog.
Right. And the best part is they have a free trial.
Oh, perfect. So you can try it before you commit.
Exactly.
All right, so we've covered so much in this deep dive.
Right.
eSIMs, flight tracking, packing like a pro.
So many good tips.
But you know, sometimes it's the simplest things that make the biggest difference.
Totally agree. It's not always about these grand gestures. It's like those little shifts in how you approach travel.
Exactly. And that brings us to our final hack. It's one we talked about earlier, but it's so important. I think it deserves its own little spotlight.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
Embracing carry-on only travel.
Ah, yes, the minimalist travel dream.
Or nightmare for some.
Right. But they make such a convincing argument for it.
Especially with those checked bag fees going through the roof.
It's insane how much they charge now.
And think about the convenience.
Yeah.
You know, no more waiting at baggage claim.
Totally. You just grab your bag and you're off.
No stress about lost luggage either.
Right. You're in control. You're free to move.
And it really makes you think about what you actually need versus what you want to bring.
Yeah, it's a good exercise in minimalism.
Prioritizing the essentials.
And they give some great tips for packing light. You know, packing cubes, rolling your clothes instead of folding.
Those little things make a big difference.
They really do.
Once you experience that freedom of traveling carry-on only, it's hard to go back.
It's true. You feel so much lighter and more agile.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, I highly encourage you to check out the full video.
Definitely so much good stuff in there.
We've got the link in the description, and while you're there, subscribe to their channel, Hit that notification bell. You'll be the first to know about their latest travel tips and adventures.
And don't forget about their new online audio course on travel planning.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. 16 modules covering everything you need to know.
Plus a quiz at the end of each module so you can test your knowledge.
And there's more. A free travel planning ebook in the description and their brand new website, truetraveltreasures.online.
They are truly a wealth of information.
All right, so as you think about all these amazing travel hacks, what's one small change you can make to your travel routine in 2024? Maybe it's embracing carry-on only travel. Maybe it's giving eSIMs a try or exploring the Google Flights Explore tab.
Whatever it is, take that step and see how it transforms your travel experience.
Happy travels, everyone.
Safe travels.